like that. Oh, just making sure my guitar's in tune, and I like that little. Hello, everybody. Happy Sunday. Billy's dad. I had to look up what cornhole was, which I did know. I just didn't know that was the name of that game. Valley Cat's here. Morning, I'm heading to the rainforest. Wow, which rainforest? Where? That's so cool. What are you doing here? We got Kara. Kara! Welcome. We got Daintree. Where is that? Let's see. Daintree. It's a little warm here, so I'm going to be my usual. I don't have AC. My apartment. Daintree Rainforest in Queensland. Oh, beautiful. Oh, beautiful. Well, enjoy. That sounds nice. Oh, Karen, my name is Andre. Greetings from Brazil. Thanks for joining us, Andre. Greetings from Los Angeles. A few hours north of Cairns. That's when my accent comes right back. Cairns. Let's see. What? Andrew said family member died. Oh, daughter's rabbit died from a nasty infection. I'm very sorry to hear that, Andrew. I had a horrible dream about my cat today. It was scary. No, that is our family. You know. That's horrible. Cats, come say hello. Make Andrew feel better. Shalina. They might come. They only, cats. They only come when you don't call them. All right, everybody, welcome. No, it's horrible. Okay. Dennis says, good morning, Dennis. Welcome. Good to see you here. I cannot pronounce Cairns. No, it's hard. I'm trying to how would I describe it to Americans? There's some really good, I can't remember one of them now, but there's those things where you say what the word should be. And then it makes Americans, you put the words together and it makes Americans say it in an Australian accent, but it's different. I'm not good. I'll have to look it up again and show you. Oh no, maybe I can Google it now. How to make Americans sound like Australians. I'm probably not going to get what I'm looking for. I'm a terrible Googler. Nah, I'm going to have to find it later. Apparently, well, we know we don't have the word R at the end of our sentences, but that's not what I'm looking for. All right. So, if this is your first time to a Sunday session, welcome. Every Sunday at this time, we spend 90 minutes together and we write a brand new song. And then I go off and I record the demo. And then at the end of the year, I pick my favorite songs and produce them up. So it's a music extravaganza where we get to hang out, tell jokes, learn things from this very nerdy community, and write songs together and kind of process the world around us together. It's actually my favorite part of the week. So thank you for joining us. If this is your first time, for the regulars, thanks for joining us. You guys make my week. What do we want to write about today? Valley Cats is, at least I don't say Melbourne, for sure. Melbourne. It's Melbourne. I like that. I don't know how to say. Speak like Australian. No. Wait, what did I do before? I like that. I also like that. Something like that. All right. Well, yeah, what do you guys feel like singing about today? Andrew shared about his daughter's rabbit, so we could go in that direction. We've got Valley Cats going to the rainforest. Going to the going to the I'm going to I like that. Cute little melody. What do we say? You heard that Google is having an issue with AI answers. Ask how many P's in Google. My favorite hobby totally isn't trolling the Aussies around me. Oh, I feel like I'm very easy to troll. So go ahead. These guys are doing it from morning till night. Well, at least the full 90 minutes we get here. Try it. It will say 1 or 2. All right, let's see. Google, how many P's are in Google? Oh, it's already a search term. There's exactly 1 R in Google, in the word Google. And then it highlights the E. Well, we are doomed, I guess, on that note. That's a good one, yeah. If I ask the right question, will I get any answer? Total fail, right? If I ask the right question, will I get any answer? Something like that. What do you think? What do you think? What should we write today, guys? We could write about AI. They took our jobs. Any South Park fans? AI has totally taken heaps of my jobs. Heaps of my jobs. My local LLM knows it's 0. Wow, that's good. So you have a superior one to Google. Andrew, when the apocalypse comes, I'm coming to find you. Okay, I know you're gonna you're gonna have it set. Let's see, not be like one of those scary doomsdays that lives on a farm with like heaps of guns. You're just gonna have all the tech we need to survive. So I'm coming. Just know I'm gonna have bad jokes and the only working computers. Okay, so let's see. Sing about Australia. Oh yeah, we could sing about Australia. I know that LLMs are just the predictors, but you yourself are going to have everything that we need to stay alive. I'm assuming just because you're such a tech head. Okay, sing about Australia. I like that. What could we sing about Australia? I do. Yeah, exactly. so, so I'm coming. Keep a spare spot in that basement. Andrew. Uh, me and my cats are coming. We're gonna survive. I think about Australia. I got machines older than you. I believe it. I believe it. When the end comes, we could sing a song about the apocalypse. When the end comes, and I'll find you. That's cool. Okay, what do we go? We can think about Australia, or everyone coming to find Andrew when the end of days happen. Will I find you when the end at the end? We got the spare parts too. I believe it. I believe you're ready. You're good to go. What we sing about Australia? It's giving. I still call Australia home. It's giving. Australia's so beautiful. It's so big, like it's hard to pick one part of it. I feel like, when people ask me about Australia, it's like, how do I describe it? It's basically like, the same size as it's almost the same landmass as the US. So many different areas, so many different, climates. It's just so vast and beautiful. It's hard to describe. I really like it. Some dogs and cats are smarter than a lot of religion. Absolutely. Oh, no. Andre. We had a capacitator famine a couple of years ago. Not me though. Got tens of thousands. That's what I'm saying. Like I believe it. Like whatever we need to survive, maybe we'll go in that direction. I like that. When it comes to the end of the world, I'll find you there. What I want to. Okay, I'm going in this direction. When it comes to the end of the world, when it's time for the end of the world. How do we say that? When it's time for the end of the world. When it's time. When it's time for the end of the world. Wanna come and find it. It's all our turn. The jellyfish. Yes, the jellyfish. And the crocodiles. You're talking about up in Queensland, right? It's beautiful. The crocodiles. Crocodiles are scary. I should send you a few photos of this and that sometime. Yes, please. You know me, I'll look at them after 3 months. When you think that you're drawing in the flood. Ooh, come on, let's go. When it's time for the end of the world. When you think that you're drawing the flood. Maybe drawing, can we make it one syllable less just to match that? Yeah. The flood never happened. Well, there have been floods. The flood could be coming. But I like that. When you think when it's time for the end of the world. When it's time for the end of the world. When you think that you're stuck in a flood. When it's time, all right, I like this. This is a cool idea. Basically, like, when it's the end of the world, the rapture, whatever, whatever's coming. And we're all just trying to get to Andrew. Okay. When it's time for the end of the world. That's cool. When it's time for the end of the world. And you think that you're stuck in the flood. Drawing is a nicer word, but I need one syllable instead of 2 syllables. I need one syllable less in that sentence just to match the phrasing. When it's time. Ooh, I like that. Just think how lucky we are. When the sun swells into a red giant, we will be long dead. That's in my song. It's in my song, Apocalyptic Love Song. I don't even remember my own lyrics. I have to look them up. Apocalyptic Love Song. Shelley. Lyrics. Here we go. One day the sun is going to die. For us, it means no more sunsets. To the universe, just one less star in the sky. Yes. In 1 billion years, the oceans will dry. While somehow life may continue, it will not be known to you and I. So, yes. I like that one, says Valley Cat. Thanks. But let's include it. Okay. So, when it's time for the end of the world. When you think that you're stuck when you think you'll be stuck in the flood. There might be a better word here for stuck, but I'm stuck, so I'm just going to use it for now, unless someone can replace it with something better. When you think you'll be stuck in the flood. Apocalyptic Love Song is my wife's favorite song. Oh, that's so cool, Andre. Say hi to your wife for me, please. It's my favorite song to sing. I pretty much cry every time I sing it and just try not to look like I'm crying. When you think you'll be stuck in the flood, and put up a finger and twirl. Just think how, but I like what you said before, Andrew, about feeling lucky in the sun. When you think you'll be stuck in the flood. Hi, Kevin. We're writing about the end of the world. I was inspired by the idea of going to Andrew because he's gonna have all the tech we need to survive, and all the spare parts. But welcome. What else we've been talking about? We've been talking about visiting a rainforest near Cairns. Talking about Australia. We have Andre here from Brazil. All right. So this is what we got so far. It's short, but here we go. when it's time for the end of the world, when you think you'll be stuck in the flight, when the sun's in the turn to swirl, when the sun will turn red and it swirls. Do you know KFC keeps their corn so smooth? They have Colonel Sanders. I like this. This is pretty. When it's time for the end of the world, when you think you'll be stuck in the flight, when the sun swells and starts to red. Well, twirl. I see where you're going with twirl, Andrew, for that rhyme. When it's time for the end of the world, when you think you'll be stuck in the flight. I like this. Steven, welcome back. Thanks for joining us. I really like this melody. It's cool. This is what we got so far. When it's time for the end of the world, when you think you'll be stuck in the flight. That's all we got so far. But it's cute. It's cute. And it's a pretty melody. I call it KFR. What's KFR? I'm thinking today the weather is finally nice enough. I can set up my hammock. There's nothing that relaxes me like lying in a hammock. Oh, that sounds amazing. That sounds really good. I just like, damn, can I set up a hammock inside? I probably can. There's nothing stopping me. I don't know. It's not, I kind of imagine it usually on trees. My first thought was, I'm a hammock. And I was like, wait, I'm in LA. I'm never going to have a yard. Where can I put my hammock? I'm going to have to put my hammock inside. That's it. Okay. That's my next, that's my next house project. Rats. Aww. I love rats. Okay. So when it's time for the end of the world, when you think you'll be stuck in the flood, in the red sky, in the sky, the red sky, and the cloud, the red sky and the clouds start to swirl. You can buy hammock stands if you're indoors. Yeah, that's my next project. I gotta get what do people have? They have like an Amazon wish list or something. I gotta get one of those. Indoor hammock, please. I'd eat a rat before chicken. Oh no. Really? Wait, Andrew, do you eat meat, right? Are you vegetarian? Anything? What did I say? When the sky, when the red, when this, when the sky, the red sun, the red sky, and the clouds start to swirl. Oh, the world is just out for blood. Come on, Kevin drops in and poof, mic drop immediately. Let's go. Okay, can you please explain the topic today again? Well, we're not okay. So we're not super. Squirrel is okay. So not vegetarian then. Good. Not good. You should be. Vegetarian is definitely the moral choice. I have been vegetarian on and off, but I failed at keeping it up. So anyway, let's move over. Red sky over paradise. Yo, that's like from red sky over a paradise that is forever changed. We wrote that song here in this group. Now the sky is so cloudy you feel blind. It's so cloudy. best meat I ever had was antelope. Okay, so Stephen, yeah. So we started just talking about. I was joking around with Andrew. Andrew is a bit of a tech head, and he's always, sharing about the computer or the parts that he's building. And I was just mucking around saying that when the apocalypse comes, I'm coming straight to his place because I know he's going to have everything set up that we need to survive. So that's kind of where the idea came from. Kevin says, no, I'm not here for mic drops. I'm just here because I love the people, but I'm distracted by thinking about hammock with that. No, I know that's not why you came, but that's what you gave. But I'm glad you love the people here. I do too. But yeah, Stephen, so that was like the idea behind it. So now we're kind of talking about like the end of the world, and just like that's kind of the kernel of the idea. But it could still expand. But mosquito bite right on my chin, that's not my chin, right on my cheek. It's driving me crazy. But yeah, so it's not like totally set in stone, but that's where we're starting, right at the end of the world. So when it's time for the end of the world. Oh my goodness, Kevin, thank you. When it's time for the end of the world. When you think you'll be stuck in the flight. The red sky and the clouds start to swirl. Remind you that the world's out for blood. And the world, yeah, pave paradise, pave paradise. Put up a parking lot. Done for a tree museum. And charge the people $1.50 to see them. Don't it always seem to go that you don't know what you got till it's gone. The pave, what is it? Pave paradise, put up a parking lot. Sorry, I was just trying to work that out. I love that song. Okay, cool. So the red sky and the clouds start to swirl. Thank you very much, Kevin. It's really generous. I really appreciate it. That is towards my hammock fund. I miss cover song Shelley once in a while. Hey, I can play a cover song. Why not? When you think you'll be stuck in the flood. And what do we say? The red sky and the clouds start to swirl. Remind you we're all just out for blood. I don't want to say the world again, right? Because we already said the world, and I mean it doesn't really matter. But the more we, it's hard because you like repetition, but then same time I always feel like, oh, we just said that word. Let's use a different word. The siren in the background fits. Yeah, that's LA. It doesn't matter if I'm here, I'm at the studio. There's always a siren in the background. When it's time for the end of the world, and you think you'll be stuck in the flood, the red sky and the clouds start to twirl. How do we say? And everyone is just out for blood. And everyone, it feels like they're just out for, but it's not everyone. Some people. Some people are just out for blood. Some people are just out for blood. And then what did you say? Kevin, I like that. Yay, Kat's here. Welcome, Kat. Giving up paradise. I like that. Let's see. So that will be like in the pre-chorus. Giving up paradise. So Kat, welcome. We started. Andrew was showing me some of the a flaw with Google's AI, and was saying that his LLM does not do that. So I was saying, well, damn, if Andrew's got better systems going than Google, which I already knew, I said, I'm coming to you, Andrew, at the end of the world. So that was kind of the impetus for this song, which we haven't like formed exactly what it's saying yet, but we got a vibe, so I'll show you. Here we go. When it's time for the end of the world, when you think you'll be stuck in the flood, the red sky and the clouds start to swirl, and some people are just out for blood, giving up paradise, different song, then in mind, something like that. Yeah, I like that. Giving up paradise. So I like that. Well done, Kevin. That's cool. Giving up paradise. Okay, so these are the words we have so far. Oh, Stephen, thank you so much. Thank you. For me, this is like therapy. I love the love in this room. Oh, man. Nah, this is so beautiful. I love that you guys enjoy each other's company because I do. And it's like, has anyone heard from Fiona this week? I want to make sure she's okay. I don't know if I have her email. I'll take a look. Kevin says, sorry, I'm distracted, but there's lots of options, but Mac, oh my gosh, has a great setup anywhere hammock system. There's lots out there, and I have like 5 different hammocks. Oh my gosh, so cool. I never thought of it having one inside, and now I'm like, oh my god. But I do also just like my bed, like I guess you can be up more than in bed. Although I'm in bed right now and I'm up. So ignore the dirty pillow behind us. Don't look. Kat says, reminds me of the movie Dogma. Oh my god, I love that movie, especially because Alanis Morissette plays God, and that is a very, very apt role for Alanis. Hammocks are super comfy. Okay, so giving up paradise, taking one, nothing by ease, try to give it up. Yeah, Steve and I agree. It does feel like therapy. It's like just getting to be creative together in a group. It's so cool because I'm an unqualified music therapist. But no, I'm glad you enjoy it. It's really awesome. I have not, but I've been waiting all week hoping Fiona was going to be here this week. Right. I'll try check in with her. The best therapy for sure. Nah, for sure. Okay, so here are the lyrics that we have so far. When it's time for the end of the world, when you think you'll be stuck in the flood, the red sky and the clouds start to swirl, and some people are just out for blood. I don't know, I feel like it means a lot of things. It's like, I feel like it could be talking about the literal end of the world, but it could also just be talking about, like, when you're going through something really intense that feels like the end of the world. So it still feels it's cool. Like I feel like we've written our whole verse, but it still feels really open. So let's see. Given the paradise, what could that mean? I like sometimes we know what we're saying, and then we're looking for the words to say what we want to say, and then sometimes we know the words, we don't know what we're saying yet, and we're looking for what we're saying. It's cool. For the first time ever, I had said someone to urgent care at work. I'm one of the selected few that has first responder training. Oh, that's great that you have that. I hope that you haven't had to use it, but I'm glad that you're there and being a resource like that for the people around you. When it's time for the end of the world, when you think you'll be stuck in the flood, the red sky and the clouds start to swirl, and the people are just out for blood. Giving up paradise, leaving on. And no, I have some basic medical training as a nursing assistant. Yes, Andrew, and you will be putting that to work when we all come and stay with you. Andrew, we need all our first responders in Andrew's basement. Giving up paradise, thinking how. I like that. Thinking how life was nice, giving up paradise, thinking how my life was nice. My life was nice. Yeah. Love it. You know, giving up paradise, thinking how my life was nice. It's like, it feels like you're on the precipice of a big change and you have to like let go of everything that happened before you can get to the next thing, is how it feels. It's cool. I really like it. Okay. I didn't have to give CPR or anything, but I had to send him to urgent care, and I imagine I'll be meeting. Oh shit, that was like just now. When did that was this week? Oh shit. Okay. Wow. That's intense. Yeah. Very nice. How do I say? Okay, I'm gonna play it. Yay, 80s here. Have no fear. Here we go, 80 from the top. When it's time for the end of the world, when you think you'll be stuck in the flight, the red sky and the clouds start to swirl, and some people are just out for blood. Giving up paradise, thinking how my life was nice, and then everything changed in myself, in the brain. Oh, I like this. I love this idea. So, what do you got? As the esteemed philosopher John K. of Steppenwolf once said, it's never too late to start all over again. And then everything changed within myself and in my brain. Well, I'm pretty happy you like my phrase. Now I need to cook dinner and get some sleep. Oh, well, yes. Well done, Andre. Thanks for being part of the song. This is your best song. Wow. Hey, Eddie, I'm glad you like it. It's really cool. I really like the, I really like it. It's a strong start. Well, Andre, it will be up here. Let me see, Bandcamp. I'm gonna, by tomorrow, it should be up here. Just like a really rough demo. Oh, I make very rough demos after the sessions and put them up here. Or I also put a link to them in the video when they're ready. But yeah, if you want to hear how it turns out. But I hope you'll join us again soon. And all right, here we go. Have a good sleep. When it's time for the end of the world, when you think you'll be stuck in the flight, the red sky and the clouds start to swirl, and some people are just out for blood. Giving up paradise, thinking how my life was nice, and everything start to change. It's never too late to start over again. Something like that. Just football. Yeah. Fighting my tears with memories, whatever price. Ooh. Ooh, ooh, ooh. Fighting tears. I like that too. So, giving up paradise. Thinking how my life was nice. Fighting tears with memories. Na-na-na. Na-na-na. Let me see. With any price. So, giving up paradise. Thinking now my life was nice. My memory worth any price. And I was starting all over again. So, yeah, I'll have to make it a little shorter, even to match that. Like, giving up. So, like, right? Giving up paradise. We got 3 syllables, and that really packs a punch with the phrasing when it's the same and it matches. Giving up paradise, thinking how my life was nice. So we've got an extra one there, but it's still focusing on that life was nice. We pop that little my in the front. But so then fighting tears with memory worth any price. So we should do my memories, memories worth any price. So, giving up paradise. Whoops. Thinking how life was nice. A memory worth any price. Then I started all over again. I can start out with any price. I can start it all over again. Or do we save that starting all over again line for the chorus? I'm not sure. I like it. What do you guys think? I'm going to go from the top. Oh my God, it is so hot. Schwitzing out here. Oh my gosh. Okay, save it. Save it for the chorus. Okay, cool. So here we go. So we just need the last line of this pre-chorus. And let me move back to the computer. I've been reading off the phone. Do. When it's time for the end of the world. It's so fun to sing. That's the best sign, right? For me anyway, when I'm singing and I just want to keep singing it because it's that fun. That means the wet look. Yeah. It's giving paradise. Thinking how my life was not fighting tears. Make sure the reason I'm still here. Ooh, I like that. Okay, wait, what do we have? My life was nice. My memories worth any price. Memories worth any price. And then what did you say? Fighting tears. Make sure. Fighting tears. Making sure. Fighting tears. Making sure that I'm still here. Fighting tears. Making sure the memories. Making sure there's the memories. Making sure there's a reason I'm still here. Andrew's here for the post-apocalyptic jokes. Oh my God. Okay. Here we go. So from the top, I'm going to try and finish that. Look, another mosquito bite. I'm getting destroyed. Okay. Here we go. When it's time for the end of the world. When you think you'll be stuck in the flat. And some people are just out for blood. Giving up paradise, thinking how my life was nice. Memories worth any price. Fighting tears, I'm still here. How do I do that? So, giving up paradise, thinking how my life was nice. Memories worth any price. Fighting tears, fighting tears, make a reason that I'm still here. Maybe, how is it that I'm still here? Yeah, I was like, I just have to I have to shoot that. I have to shorten that. No, shooting anyway. How is it that I'm fighting tears, or a reason that I'm still here? Fighting tears and sacrifice. Ooh, I do like that, but I also want to fighting tears. Wait, someone just memories are still a ghost. Making sure I made the most love that is in front of me. Glad I made good comeback. That could be like the second time around. Okay. Oh, there, 80. Fighting tears and sacrifice. Wait, what did I have? Fighting tears and sacrifice. It's the reason that I'm still here. What's the reason? Oh wait, I can't believe it that I'm still here. What's the reason that can't believe it? Nice. Can't believe it that I'm still here. All right, let's see if this works. Well done, y'all. All right. Giving up paradise, thinking how my life was nice. Memories worth every price. Fighting tears and sacrifice. Can't believe it that I'm still here. And then the chorus. Woo! Yes, I love it. Okay. Can't believe it that I'm still here. Nice. Okay, here we go from the top. When it's time for the end of the world, when you think you'll be stuck in the flight, the red sky and the clouds start to swirl, and some people are just out for blood. Keeping up paradise, thinking how my life was nice. Memories worth any price. Fighting tears and sacrifice. Can't believe it that I'm still here. At the end of the world. Okay. Memories, still a ghost. Making sure I make the most of love. Ooh, I really love that. Memories. Here I am. Now I'm a ghost. Making sure I make the most of love. Like, and if it's a pretty cool chorus, right? If I'm just, some say the end of the world is near. Ooh. Some say the end of the world is near. I wish I'd taken my guitar classes more seriously. It's never too late. Okay. Now there's so many good ideas. What if the sacrifice is an effigy? A fake one. Ooh. I need one of those little fans. I have a big fan, but everyone's using it in the other room. So so many ideas that are really good. Let me try again with this. And what if about the ghost, right? I like that. And what if I was just a ghost, making sure I make the most of love? It's still in front of me. I'm glad I'm in good company. That's pretty cool. That is pretty cool, actually. Let's see. Come a bit closer. Oh, so you can more clearly see the sweat pour down my face. My loved ones have no fear. Stand hold my heart near. Life to learn. A new start is near. Ooh, I think that'll be. I gave you hot flashes. Ego mode off. It might not be. The hot flashes might just be coming for me. I don't know. You can take credit for them, 80 if you like. But I think it's just part of life. Ooh, okay. Let's see. I like that, Stephen. I like that a lot. I think that could be like our whole second verse. Okay, you guys, it's coming too fast for me to write it. The ideas are coming too fast. Okay. What if I am just a ghost? What if I am just a ghost? Making sure see, it's funny, like now I like the making and the make together. Making sure I make the most of love. It's still sometimes I feel maybe what if I'm just a ghost? If it's like I feel like I'm just a ghost, making sure I love your messages, cat, right? Right, me too. Everybody, I love it. Everybody's doing so good. Okay, what if I'm just a ghost, making sure I make the most of love? It's still here. It's still there. It's still here. It's still here in front of me. What if I'm just a ghost, making sure I make the most? Still in here in front of me. It feels like it would fit into the pre-chorus, but I want to try a different melody for this. I don't want it to be the pre-chorus because I like it. I mean, it could be. Let's see. It's still here in front of me. I'm glad it's in good company, or glad I'm in. I'm glad I'm in good company. Sounds like you guys. I'm glad I'm in good company. Okay. I was to have no fear. Yeah, I'm gonna Steve. We'll do that as the next verse. Well, my love wants to have no fear when it's time for the end. When it's time for the end of the world. I put that over 2, so 10 syllables. When it's time for the end of the world. When you think you'll be stuck in the flood, the red sky and the clouds start to swirl. See how it's like so perfectly in line. We've got 8 syllables, and then the last 2 syllables, we got 10 syllables total, but the last 2 are like one word. World, flood, swirl. And some people are just out for blood. Look at that symmetry. That's why it feels so good. And then we got the 3, right? Giving up, paradise. Thinking how my life was nice. Memories with any price. Fighting tears and sacrifice. Yeah, we got 3. We got 3 syllables. And then right, I'm glad you get it. That's how we make it fit and make it perfect. Okay, Kevin says, could I pass right through you now? I would still wonder how, but let's make it clear I have no fear, especially when the end is near. Ooh, could I pass right through you now? I'm gonna puke. some AI generated lyrics. Let's see how terrible the slop is. Oh God. Oh, as long as it's from yours. If it's from your LLM, not Google's. But yeah, I feel like the AI is pretty good at replacing like vocals and whole tracks and everything. But I don't feel like it can't beat me at lyrics yet, or humans at lyrics yet. But I wonder how far away that will be. Agent got all goals. Protocol acknowledged. No existing goals found. I'm ready to proceed with whatever you need, boss. What's the mission? Write a few songs about a dystopian apocalyptic sacrifice where the sacrifice is an effigy. All right, here we go. We're taking the AI for a ride in relation to the ghost lyric. I see. Yeah. I could pass it to you. Okay, so I like this. What if I'm just a ghost, making sure I make the most of love? It's still here in front of me. Glad I'm in good company. And then what do we say? Could I pass right through you now? Could I pass right through you now? It's so beautiful. And then wait, but and then we still had that so that's where we were on the second verse with what Stephen was saying. So my loved ones are no my loved ones are no fear. My loved ones have no reason to fear when it's time for the end of the world. Oh, my loved ones have nothing to fear. There we go. Oh, my loved ones have nothing to fear. So that's how we would take Stephen that line and make it. Oh, my loved ones have nothing to fear. That's right, because we're going straight to Andrew's basement. We're going to be safe. Standing out of my heart, standing out, holding my heart near. All right, so we have to make it match. I'm jumping ahead to the second verse before we've even got our chorus. That's okay. There's no rules to the order. My loved ones have all my loved ones have nothing to fear. See, it's so close. My loved ones have no fear. We just fill in those extra syllables and it matches perfect. Stand, hold my heart near. So how can we make that match? Stand, hold my heart. Do stand and hold my heart near. My heart near. The near works as well as having that end 2-syllable flow. Understand and hold my heart. When you stand close and hold my heart near. When you stand close and hold my heart near. That works. When you stand close and hold my heart near. All my loved ones have nothing to fear. When you stand close and hold my heart near. All right, but I'll leave that for now. Something a new start is here. We could do that. I'm just going to write new start, but I'm going to go back to the chorus now. Okay, let's see. Give it a bit. Only got 32 gig of RAM here. Okay. My ex feels like such a ghost hanging over me, especially because she ghosted me. She ghosted you. Does that make you a ghost? If someone ghosts you, they're the ghost? Or does it make you a ghost? Or we all ghost? All right, I'm going to try again. And I'm going to see what is inside guitar? Broken pickup. But I'm going to play from the top and see if that tells me like where I should go for the chorus. Here we go. Good one, Steven. When it's time for the end of the world, when you think you'll be stuck in the flat, the red sky and the clouds start to swirl, and some people are just out for blood, giving up paradise, thinking how my life was nice, memories worth any price, fighting tears and sacrifice. Can't believe it that I'm still here. What if I am just a ghost? Well, ensure that I make the most of love. Yeah. What if I am just a ghost? Making sure that I make the most of love. I like that. What if I... Damn it. What if I am just a ghost? Making sure that I make the most of love. I'm still here. I like that. What if I am just a ghost? Making sure that I make the most of love. What if I am just a ghost? Making sure that I make the most of love. That's cool. So what that is, right? It's got the matching syllables, but then it says the of love at the end, like an extra thing. So what if I am just a ghost? Making sure that I make the most of love. Ooh. What if I am just a ghost? Making sure that I make the most of love. So you've got the rhyme on the ghost and the most, but then I keep the phrase going. So let's see. I'm glad ghosts aren't real. And again, my ex wasn't real, which is why she's an ex. Okay. If you're sitting back as most, would I be the one you love most? Okay, I like that. Right? So when it's time, what if I'm just the ghost, making sure I make the most of love because I'm still here? Can't believe it that I'm still here. What if we change it, because the line before, right, in the pre-chorus is saying, can't believe it that I'm still here. I wish you guys could see this lyric sheet at the same time as me, because it helps a lot being able to see it all. When it's time for the end of the world, ready for LLM lyrics? Yeah, shoot them out. When it's time for the end of the world, when you think you'll be stuck in the flood, the red sky and the clouds start to swirl, and some people are just out for blood, giving up paradise, thinking how my life was nice, memories worth any price, fighting tears and sacrifice. Can't believe it that I'm still here. Here you go, boss. I like that it calls you boss. I kept it raw and atmospheric, just like yours. Straw and ash. Can't believe it that I'm still here. Because I feel, what if I am just a ghost, making sure I make the most of love? How did I sing it? If I'm just a ghost. What if I am just a ghost? Making sure that I make the most of love. The sky is bleeding, rest in bone. Oh, yeah, you have to do it one line at a time. All right, go, Andrew. Go quick. We built a god from wire and stone. Ooh, not bad. Not bad. The children march with hollow eyes beneath the weight of hollow lies. Damn, okay. So maybe your LLM is catching up to the humans. We stitch the face with thread and fear to make the starving atmosphere. Oof. Believe we're paying what we owe. To keep the dying embers glow. Yeah, that's good. Andrew, your LLM is is better. I haven't seen lyrics as good from like chat or anything like that. I'm always like, that's crazy. But that way it adds to the bridge and it calls the verse into the next section. Right. Okay, chorus. Here we go. Do, 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 do. Let's see. It's not that you said how terrible this love is. It's not bad. It's actually really good. All right, replace us all. Replace us all. Let's see. Okay, AI will replace my aunt. Oh, it's coming for all of us. For all of us, it's replacing my voice. Like I don't get a lot of the demo work that I used to get because people can just hire you know a machine voice. Okay, it doesn't bleed, it doesn't scream, a paper heart, a wooden spine. We sacrifice the line between the living breath and painted lies beneath the smoke-choked ashen skies. So if we're using AI, what's the point of being here? It's just an effigy burning bright to keep us warm. Well, we're just seeing for now how it sounds. We're not replacing ourselves. Um, it's just an effigy burning bright to keep us warm through the endless night. There's more, but you get the idea. Maybe Andrew's just writing a song. Andrew, you didn't need to pretend it was the LLM to get the credit. Nah, yeah, we were just having a look to see how it did. This is kind of like the music I listen to. I think that's actually the best AI lyrics I have seen yet. But yeah, I agree, Kat. Like that's one thing that is really special about this. Like people can go into, one of the AI music apps that has, some of which have been trained illegally on all of the music uh, that's out there, some of which are made ethically. And you can put in a prompt and you can say, make me a song like this, XYZ style, and it can make it for you in 10 seconds. And definitely, well, with instruments and everything. And it's crazy. It's taken away a lot of work for people in the music industry, for sure. A lot of the AI stuff has. It's pretty crazy, but but you don't get the experience. You know what I mean? Like the experience that we all have together of talking and writing and deciding and umming and eyeing and be like, this is you know, this is what we mean. This is what we mean together. Like nothing can replace that. And so, I'm very grateful that we're here and doing this together. Let's see. At the end, it said this. My intelligence is artificial, says 80. Andrew says, let me know if you want it tweaked, darker, or structured differently. I'm ready when you are. Kat says, yeah, I've heard much of it. I know what it does and I hate it. I don't care. Right, this is a problem. My ex-boss puts out CDs and videos with it, and each one makes me sad. Yeah, I spent effing days making the music. I have no chance of making money from it. Yeah, it's pretty scary. I think it's coming for everybody's work, right? And I think a lot of people were surprised that it was able to do, I don't know, maybe music and art first, right? But I'm not, because, it's there is a formula to creating. There's also like a lifetime of learning and developing skills that you can not regurgitate, but that you can like create in real time. All it does is copy and rearrange and steals from everyone. I make music because I have to. Right, exactly. Normally this experience is wonderful though. I agree. Normally this tool is used to write code. I find it strange that it has this ability. I don't, because it's very formulaic, Andrew, right? Like it's doing the same thing that we're talking about. It's like, okay, this is the meaning that I'm trying to convey. You asked it to convey the meaning, and it's going to have that, the rules that we're talking about of like matching the structure of each line to give that poetic or song feel. And it can't write code worth a shit. Yeah. creativity is needed for us all. That's why I scribble for a living, right? But like, it's yeah, it's just a word predictor. Andrew says, no, I do work that I get paid for because I do highly skilled work. AI isn't coming for my job. Well, that's good, Kevin. I'm happy for you. I feel like I'm highly skilled, but definitely AI has come and is coming for my job, you know? And when say I used to, you know, I could charge $500 to $1,000 to produce a song for somebody, and now they could make 500 songs for $10. And if they're up and coming artists and just like, you know, trying to put out as much music as they can to get seen, you know, I don't begrudge anybody that. Obviously, I begrudge a system that is, you know, an app that is using illegally training on music without paying for it. That I begrudge them making money off of that, but I don't begrudge people, you know, having access to more music creation tools than they did before, because I just want people to be making music. I think that's why I do this. I think the more people that have a way of expressing themselves, the better the world will be. Okay, wow. Now I just realized it's 10 past. We have 20 minutes to finish the song. Let's see. But it's a really important conversation. I'm glad we're having it. Kevin says, and says, mine either, but I use it to augment my creativity. Sometimes it goes off into the weeds while bringing up a valid point. This reminds me of when we talked about the difference between ABA music versus ABAC song structure. Right. It's like, exactly. Yeah. It can augment your creativity, Andrew, that for sure. And for people that, you know, have never learned an instrument and want to learn an instrument and have written, written lyrics or an idea, and they couldn't ever afford to have, you know, me come and make a track for them. They couldn't afford to hire a singer. All of a sudden they can put their lyrics into a machine and hear their song come to life. And I think that would just encourage people to write more lyrics and be more creative. So, you know, I love that side of it, and that opening, that breaking down the barrier for creative expression and creative engagement. I think that's really positive, that, you know, it democratizes who can be a creator. And I love that. You know, it's a hard pill to swallow that I lose all that work, but, you know, if it means more people get to be creative and express themselves, I'm happy about that. I'm not necessarily happy at the people who are going to be making a bunch of money off of that didn't create anything ethically. That's not great. But yeah, it's interesting. I'd rather buy a song I helped you write instead of any boring AI music. Yeah, absolutely. Like, and that's the thing that the AI can't compete with. It can't give us this experience, right? Which is the human experience of us connecting and in community creating. That's something that will always belong to us. Andrew says, I can't read music, but I can fiddle with my beard. Me too. Oh yeah, of course you were fully open about it. That was just to see. And you know what? That's actually the best. Those were the best AI lyrics I've seen so far. So your model's good. Andrew. But let's get back to the song, because now we have 15 minutes. I've been yapping. If you ever get back to the point where you need a vocalist, would you be interested? Yeah, absolutely. Hit me up. I like how here we go. From the top. When it's time for the end of the world, when you think you'll be stuck in the flood, the red sky and the clouds start to swirl, and some people are just out for blood, giving up paradise, thinking how my life was nice, memories worth any price, fighting tears and sacrifice, can't believe it that I'm still here. What if I'm just a ghost? Wait, how did I do that? Can't believe it that I'm still here, still here. Finding tears and sacrifice, Can't believe it that I'm still here. What if I'm just a ghost? What if I'm just a ghost? How did I sing that? Now I have to go back. What if I'm just a ghost? Making sure that I'll make the most of love. Yeah, I have to go back and find it now. Damn. I have to go back through the app. Listen to myself. My intelligence is artificial. All right. Some of which, yeah, this is to make the starving atmosphere. When it's time for the end of the world, ready? Cut. So you've got the rock. I'm just a ghost. Damn it. What if I am just a ghost? Making sure that I make the most of love. Still here. What? Oh, no pressure, Kevin. No pressure on me. Now I'll be very happy. What if I am just a ghost? I mean, we're doing that every week. Every week you're writing a song with my vocals. Every. What if I am just a ghost? Let's see. Okay. What if I am just a ghost? Making sure that I make the most of love. Could I pass right through you now? You know what this reminds me of? What if I'm just a ghost? What if I am just a ghost? The advantage of running locally and it's private, uncensored. Hiding in the shadows of smoke. Ooh! Come on. If I smell barbecue. Okay. Wait. Okay. So, you know what it made me think now? Like after our conversation about AI and then coming back to read it, it kind of made me think about that, about AI replacing everything. And now I'm the ghost because like we've given everything to the AI and it's replacing us. So then what are we? Like what's left? You know, that's what it kind of made me that's what it made me think. I think it does fit. Hiding in the shadows of smoke. What if I am just a ghost? Hiding in the shadows of smoke. I can make it fit, you know? But it's close. But what do you think? You know, it reminds me of that's what makes me think, right? When it's time for the end of the world, you think you'll be stuck in the flood, the red skies. Exactly. Music can be whatever you want. Red sky and the clouds start to swirl, and some people are just out for blood. Giving up paradise, thinking how my life was nice. Memories worth any price, fighting tears and sacrifice. Can't believe it that I am still here. What if I am just a ghost? Okay. What if I am just a ghost? Making sure that I'll make the most of love. So I want it hiding with the shadows of hiding within the shadows of smoke. Nice. So I think what if I say, what if I am just a ghost, making sure that I make the most of love. Could I pass right through you now? Hiding within the shadows of smoke, making sure that Yes. Love the voice and oh, mom. Hey, much love. Love the voice and also the freedom tattoo. Yes. Thanks for noticing. That's cool. I just got it for my birthday last month. Um, but this works. I love it. Okay, cool. So what if I am just a ghost, making sure that I make the most of love? Could I pass right through you now? And then we say, hiding within the shadows of smoke. Should I say again? Making sure that I make the most of love. Hiding within the shadows of smoke. Making sure that I make the most of love. I like it twice. Could I pass right through you now? All right. When the world ends without me, maybe there will still be a machine. The dust of destruction. Will I still function? Ooh, okay. Come on. And then we've got that. Oh, you guys, we have like 9 minutes left. This is crazy. But we almost got the second verse, so I think we're good. Let's see. Okay? So from the, I don't even know if we have time to go from the top. Probably not. Okay, so giving up paradise, thinking how my life was nice, memories worth any price, fighting tears and sacrifice. Can't believe it that I'm still here. What if I'm just a ghost, making sure that I make the most of love? Could I pass right? Oh, damn, how did I do that? What if I'm just a ghost, making sure that I make the most of love? Could I pass right through you now? And then again, hiding within the shadows of smoke, making sure that I make the most of love. Could I pass right through you now? When our loved ones have nothing to fear, when you stand close and hold my hand near, when the world ends with, when the world ends with, how do I say? I want to put what Kevin said in the last two lines. So all my loved ones have nothing to fear. When you stand close and hold my heart near. The world ends. Will this be a machine? The world ends. Will be a machine. The world, a new start. Maybe instead of the world. A world ends. A world ends. Our world ends. There will be a machine. Our world ends. There will be a machine. This is really about, and this is how we started, Kat, because I was saying that Andrew was sharing that his LLM was didn't make the same mistakes that the Google one did. Okay, our world ends. There will be a machine, a new start. Oh, Andrew says if you haven't copyright your voice and likeness, absolutely, absolutely. Do you realize they have computers running on real actual human brain cells right now? No, I did not. What if Shelley is a ghost and possessed us all? Okay, let's see. It's likely for the number of times I've been sleepless and had her lyrics in my head. Aw. Anyone could tape these clips, copy your singing, easily poop out a deep fake in 1 or 2 days. Oh, easily. And also, like I said, I don't know if they necessarily trained on my song specifically. The AI companies that have trained their data set illegally, but it's definitely on people that did not give permission. And our lives will have been just a dream. Ooh, and our lives will have been just a dream. Okay, wait, so. All my loved ones have nothing to fear. When you stand close and hold my heart near. Outward ends, there will be a machine. And our lives will have been just a dream we had. Giving up, come on, cab, paradise. Thinking how my life was nice. Memories worth any price. Fighting tears and sacrifice. Can't believe it that I'm still here. And we go. What if I'm just a ghost? Tario. What if I'm just a ghost? Making sure that I make the most of love. Could I pass right through you now? I know, come on. What if I'm just a ghost? Making sure that I make the most of love. Could I pass right through you now? And here we go. Hiding within the shadows of smoke. Making sure that I make the most of love. Yeah, I'll pass right through you now. Okay, cool. I love this. And our lives will have been, and our lives will have been just a dream. Oh no, Darth. Hello, Darth. Welcome. And our lives will have been just a dream we had. And Kevin says, the number of mornings I wake up and can't get chlorophyll out of my head. You know, what we need, Andrew, is for there to be, it should be copyrighted, that people should have name and likeness rights. No one should be able to use it without permission. Okay. New Starlight will appear. I love that. I feel honored to be part of this crew. Thank you all for making me feel so welcome. Oh, 80, you're the best. Like, this is the best. Reminds me of Zager and Evans, 2525. I don't know that one. Hi, Darth. Yes, welcome. Someday I wish to be that ghost you still think of fondly, because I think we bonded. I like that. Can't believe I'm still here. New Starlight will surely appear. Ooh, I like that. Okay, so I think with 2 minutes left, the song is done. We're gonna go Adrian and 80. Copyright. And Kevin says, I can't get chlorophyll out of my head. I needed chlorophyll. That song. That was, you get it. You get that song, Kevin. Okay, from the top. Here we go, a brand new song, which I'm not sure. Let me think about what the name could be, but I love it. When it's time for the end of the world, when you think you'll be stuck in the flood, the red sky and the clouds start to twirl, and some people are just out for blood, giving up paradise, thinking how my life was nice, memories worth any price, fighting tears and sacrifice. Can't believe it that I'm still here. What if I am just a ghost, making sure that I make the most of love? Could I pass right through you now? making sure that I make the most of love. Could I pass right through you now? Oh, my loved ones have nothing to fear. When you stand close and hold my hand near, outward ends there will be a machine, and our lives will have been just a dream we had. Giving up paradise, thinking how my life was nice, memories worth any price, fighting tears and sacrifice. Can't believe it that I'm still here. What if I am just a ghost, making sure that I make the most of love? Could I pass right through you now? Hiding within the shadows of smoke, making sure that I make the most of love. Could I pass right through you now? Giving up paradise, thinking how my life was nice, memories worth any price, fighting tears and sacrifice. Can't believe it that I'm still here. What if I am just a ghost, making sure that I make the most of love? Could I pass right through you now? Hiding within the shadows of smoke, making sure that I make the most of love. Could I pass right through you now? Could I pass right through you now? Yeah, I'll pass right through you now. Yay! Oh my gosh, I love it. I love it. Well done, everyone. Woo! We got it. I like What If. I like What If. This could easily have been the theme song for one of my podcasts. Okay. Well done, guys. I love it. Passing through is good too. Passing through or What If? Passing through is cool. I like What If, but passing through, it's like a stage of us, going from one form of life, organic matter, to the next. It's pretty cool. But well done, guys. Thank you for today. I appreciate you. And thank you for being such a beautiful community for each other. It's really, and for me, it's nice for me. But I love I love seeing you guys uplift and support each other. It's really beautiful. One of these days, I would like to hear you sing the Lion King song. Which one? I love every Disney song in the world is my favorite, is my jam. The Circle of Life, or Can You Feel the Love Tonight? Which one? The song is beautiful. Yay, 80, I'm glad you like it. I love it. It's really cool. So I'm going to record a demo and I'll get it up by tonight. But I have to go for a swim soon, so I probably won't get it up till late tonight. Over the Rainbow. Ooh, I love Over the Rainbow. That's a beautiful song. I actually have a version of me singing it with Dan Barker. It should be online somewhere, and if not, I will make sure it is. All right, group hug, guys. I love you. I will see you. Let me make sure nothing is in the way of us next week. No, I will see you on the 7th. Oh, it's Rob's birthday, but I think that's all right. Maybe he'll join us. I know he won't, but that'd be cool if he could. I'll see you guys next week. Under the Sea. Oh my gosh. Oh, okay. Don't be asking for Disney requests because I'll be doing it. Love you guys. See you next week. Bye.